Okay, this is a new vlog that I just started. It's a couple days since the Clifton Flea Market vlog, and kind of wanted to start this vlog as a way to kind of like go about recording what I'm doing business wise, right? So Saturday, when I was at the flea market, I was actually working on this one because I ran out of all the burgundy one for the dishcloths that you can use as pot holders, and I decided like, hey, let me work on this one while I'm there. Finished it late into the evening before I fell asleep, and then yesterday, I was working on this one. I started working on this one, and I finished it late last night before starting on a new one, a new blue one. And like so far I've got these two, and I'm hoping to, which I'm gonna be manifesting that I'm gonna get more stuff done than just those two, because it there's a lot. There's a lot I have to do. Not only that, right? There's also like I'm also out of all the white ones, and there are some people that are asking me about the white dishcloths. So I have to like make everything. Like I have to restock a lot of stuff, and I also have to sew together all the red teddy bears. I have to sew together the brown teddy bears. I have to make more teddy bears that are inside this box that I have next to me. So there's a lot that I have to get done. Not only before the pop-up event that's happening this Saturday on July 5th, but also for shore leave, which is happening next weekend. I'm gonna be traveling over there come Thursday, and then I'm gonna be there till well into the 14th, which is technically Monday. And then my birthday is going to be that Wednesday. So my birthday is going to be on July 16th. Happy early birthday to me. Yay. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of things I have to get done within the next couple weeks. And I feel like right now is a good time to just film as much as I can. And essentially make videos for you guys as much as I can. But also ensure that the videos that I do make are essentially well spaced out, because like I don't want there to be like too many videos, and like I'm y'all are expecting me to post every couple of days, so I'm gonna do my best to make content that you guys are like literally watching, and I'm gonna try to be as transparent as possible for you guys. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes and then go from there. I'll, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so it is, I think, around 7:10. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. So it's 7:10, and I was just able to finish the two blue dishcloths that I wanted to make. And the next color I'm actually focusing on right now is the pink ones. I already have 5 here. So I need to make like 5 more. And I think where I left off with the pink dishcloths is that I left off with this, but I never truly finished it because I just didn't have enough time of the week to get it done last week. So now I'm getting back into making the pink dishcloths, and then the next thing I'm going to be focusing on after that would be the white ones. From my perspective, I'm going with everything that's aesthetics and what I have and don't have, you know? I transition into sitting down. Anyway, I am gonna take a break from actually making stuff, at least for right now, so I could get a little something to eat, maybe take a shower, because it is technically 7:15 in the evening, and I kind of want to just, be able to take breaks often and remind myself just to eat something, because a barbecued burger that was a leftover from last night and 2 bananas isn't technically enough to satiate my hunger, but it would keep me going throughout the day without having to eat too much. So I'm going to make myself something, you know, like at least a decent, uh, something decent, and then just take a shower while I'm at it. Anyway, I'll see you guys with an update or whatever. I'm weird. Okay, here's a little bit of an update. It's almost 11 o'clock at night on June 30th, and I was able to finish the first of, I think, a total of 5 pink dishcloths that I have to make and go and put into the sewing phase. And this one's the new one that I'm actually working on that just started, I think, like not too long ago, a few minutes ago, and kind of in the midst of making all these before, like, and I know I'm probably most likely going to I'm gonna be able to get to the white ones at least probably by Wednesday. Maybe I'm not 100% sure how quick I'm gonna go with all this, but I definitely want to go as quick as possible. But also be as careful with how I make them as well. Going out, and I might end up staying up until pretty late tonight. Probably until like maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning trying to make stuff. But we'll see how things go, to be honest. I also know that there are still plenty of other things that I need to make. I still need to make plenty of candles. I need to make plenty of teddy bears as well. I still have some unfinished ones that I still have yet to sew together. There's a lot that needs to be done, and I might end up like not sleep a lot, like not sleep much, or like stay awake late into the evening. I'm not making any sense. I'm sorry if I'm not. I think simply because there's a lot to get done, and I know it's going to take me a while to get at least all the dishcloths done, or as many as I can, before moving on to the next big project that I have in mind that I need to work on before getting to the candles. So hopefully by the time I update you guys in the next clip or the next file, a couple of clips, I have something done for the most part. But don't worry, I am like very well. I have a couple bottles of water, I have some coffee. My sinuses are starting to act up too, so I'm really trying to also ensure that my sinuses don't get too bad too fast. So yeah, I might end up just relaxing for maybe an hour before getting back into making stuff. I'm probably just gonna lay down for a couple minutes to an hour and just read a book and get back into crocheting all these things, and hopefully not feel too crappy. So fingers crossed, knock on plywood, that I don't feel too bad moving forward, you know? We'll see. Okay, so it's almost 2 a.m. It's officially hit July 1st. And for those of you guys who don't know me personally, this marks a little over 2 weeks before I turn 33. Yes, if you guys don't know me personally, or are new to my channel, or are a returning person but still don't know me personally, I have been told a lot that I look like I'm still in my 20s. And yeah, I have weird genetics where I somehow, I don't know, I somehow look younger than I actually am, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I think more good than bad, but then again, I don't really I don't really look at my age and be like, oh shit, you know, like I'm actually that much older. No, I just feel in my knees and my pre-diabetes. Too much info, but I definitely feel it, but I don't look it. And it's kind of, it makes me feel a little bit happier knowing that I look a little bit younger. But then again, it's like at the same time I'm starting to grow massive amounts of gray hair in my knees. each day that passes, my knees get more screwed up by the day. So, yeah. There was a reason why I was trying to give you guys an update before I went on a tangent just now, and that is I kind of changed up the scope of how I wanted to go about this, because like I did just get an order in, and it did kind of take out some of the dishcloths that I was already kind of making, like specifically one blue one pink one, and like 2 of the green ones. So I kind of did it this way, where I was going to make whatever blue ones I can, but I have noticed that because I don't have enough yarn, though, I can only make just one more before I think I like to play it safe. I'm going to like stop and then switch the pink ones, and I come to realize that I have 2 full things of pink yarn like out of this, and then I still have some left over of a third, so I have technically 2 1/4 things of these, right, of spools of yarn to make the pink dishcloths. And I'm so like quickly realizing how much inventory or stock for the spools that I have of yarn to actually make stuff. So I might end up staying up pretty late tonight, if I actually get any sleep at all, and try to make a lot of stuff, and or as much as I can before I actually be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna clonk out, and I'm gonna do my best to get everything situated and see how things are gonna go. I'm gonna try to get everything done, and if not, it is what it is, at least I'm gonna get stuff done. So I'm gonna get back into this, and I'll give you hopefully give you a good update after this. So yep. Okay, so it's like 10 in the morning. I've been up for the past hour and a half, and in the middle of the night, someone had ordered a whole bunch, like almost $40 worth of stuff, which is great, fucking amazing. So now I'm actually heading on my way to the post office to drop it off, and like it's kind of cool because like this is all the way on the other side of the country, so I'm on my way. Okay, so I just got back not even 5 minutes ago, and during that quick run to the post office and back, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all, but like 82 degrees makes me break out in a sweat. Apparently. And I was even outside a full 10 minutes. Sweaty mess. Anyway. Okay, so far I have like 3 of the blue ones that I've already made, and then just 1 of this and 1 of this. And I currently have I'm still working on more of the pink ones. I'm trying to see if I could how many pink ones I can make before I go into the white dishcloths, or the cream white dishcloths that I have that I need to make on my website, and also make for like the next upcoming events, and then try to make everything from there. I also have like the next 2 colors kind of sitting here on my desk. As you guys could tell, my desk is kind of a little messy, but in the end, it's worth it because it's part of the process. You gotta make a little bit of chaos. You gotta make a little bit of chaos before everything gets put together, right? Also, since last night, I have been getting some DMs through my Facebook page, which I'm like currently working the process of getting more sales in. And I guess something's going on. I don't know. Like, whenever I talk to people through my Facebook page, like, I'm always very cautious about stuff because I don't know what actually is happening behind the scenes. If people actually do want to purchase stuff off my website or not. And it does really feel deterring to know that that's actually happening. And I let people know, like, hey, Like, if you want to order anything, order it through my website. Because, like, I try to be rather quick. And if I can, I update people about everything. And it gives me, like, a reminder. Because I'm often checking my website. And I'm, like, on it right now because... like, I'm constantly checking to see the statistics and everything. But I don't think everyone knows that. I'm always on my website. So anyway, I'm gonna get back into making these things, and hopefully things go all right. Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of do a quick check-in. It's already 3 p.m. I'm almost done with this pink dishcloth that's right in front of me. And I was like trying to like also in between filming this video, I was also trying to trying to make sure that the booking for the hotel was good, the itinerary for me to travel from New Jersey to Pennsylvania was okay. I was doing all this stuff because like next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after, I'm gonna be in shore leave in Pennsylvania, and I'm just getting a lot of stuff done in the meantime. As you guys could tell, I do have 2 more of these spools of I'm gonna call them spools of yarn that I have to go through, and also make enough dishcloths for like some of the other colors, because I'm either very low or out of like some of the other colors, and I know I don't have enough spools to make any more blue ones at the moment, so I'm just trying to like make everything and try to make sure that everything is kind of okay. I'm doing everything. I know I'm stressing myself out a little bit, but it's quite normal that I do this. That I stress myself out and know that I'm going to be trying to get all this done at a specific time. I do sometimes feel as though I am doubting myself sometimes, because generally I try to get everything done, or as much as I possibly can. It's always my goal to kind of try to do everything in an appropriate time and day, and sometimes it just feels like I'm not doing enough. And you know, if I'm not, I try to start like giving myself assurances like, hey, you can only do so much, don't worry about it, just keep on going. You can do what you can. Just don't overwork yourself. And like that's the only thing I can really say or do for myself, because in the end, what's going to end up happening is that I'm going to end up being physically sick again, and I technically don't want that. Like, I don't think even people who watch my videos want that for me. So I can only do what I am physically able to do, and then try to push on forward and keep doing what I gotta do in whatever way I possibly can. So fingers crossed and knock on plywood that I actually can get enough done for at least by this weekend, like with the dishcloths. And then while I'm in between the Montclair event that's going to be happening in outside of the Eclectic Chic Boutique, that pop-up, and also the Elmwood Park event that I'm gonna try to get into. There's just gonna be a lot that's going to be happening, and I don't know if doing everything would always be like of sound mind and sound advice. So we'll see how things go, and hopefully I can get stuff at least somewhat situated, or situated as I sometimes use, just to kind of be a little bit of a goofy goober. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to get things done. We'll see how things go from here. So it's literally July 2nd now. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and a little bit of an update. I did kind of even though I was still making stuff, and even now I'm making stuff in between trying to make this video, it was more of a lax day for me yesterday, just because I was starting to feel a bit of a burnout. So I kind of took like a little bit of time just in between like different things, just playing some video games offline, just doing a whole bunch of different things, just to kind of chill out and don't experience, and like try not to experience burnout so fast, which technically I kind of do most of the time. I am trying my best to get stuff done, and as you guys can see, this is all I have done since Saturday. I'm not sure if you guys saw in the Clifton flea market that while I was there, I was making this burgundy one. So yeah, since then I've been able to make this much, and I'm on to my 7th one, my 3rd pink one out of 6 that I would need to make to get that 10 minimum that I want. And then I'm gonna switch it over to the white one next, because that one I'm actually out of, as well as the burgundy, and I only have one of the burgundy, so I have to make another 9 for those. My goal is to just make enough of the dishcloths to make sure that once I do sew the ends in all together, they would total to 10 finished dishcloths for each color. But again, it might take me a while, and I think I probably have to also switch things up once things turn around. So yeah, there's still quite a lot of work to do, and I'm glad that I'm actually even getting into making videos for you guys, getting back into the habit of making YouTube videos to show you guys what I'm doing, and also record some events. Okay, so it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and as I'm going to end the little bit of this video left, I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update. So for starters, I am actually currently working on my 2nd dishcloth of the day, which is this creamy white dishcloth. And during the last couple of hours, I was also live on TikTok. If you guys want to look me up, I'll definitely put the handle down on the description of this video down below. And I kind of been doing a lot, I have a total of almost eight dishcloths that I have ready to get sewn together now. And I also have I gotten an order through my website, so I'm going to be sending that in the morning, right? But all in all, I think the past couple of days since I started filming for this video, it has been rather productive. And yeah, there was at one point that I did have to take a little bit of a break because I was starting to feel burnout, because yeah, I had finished 7 dishcloths and I'm working on my 8th, and I'm just at this point where yeah, sometimes I have to I do need to spend an hour or two playing video games, or else I don't think I'll get much of anything done. I do experience burnout quite a lot. If I'm doing stuff nonstop for a couple of days to close to a week, and I would make 2 or 3 dishcloths a day, or a couple teddy bears a day, or putting them together, it does lead to a little bit of a burnout for me. So I do need these breaks often enough to actually make it have me in a space where I can actually make stuff. And it doesn't always work where it's I can actually sit down, work for a couple hours straight and stuff, and I do make a decent amount. I make everything myself. When I approach things, I always try to get stuff done at an appropriate time, with plenty of breaks, with I'm even I'm going through who knows how many bottles of water at this point. I'm doing everything as best I can, and yeah, my business is starting to pick up too, so it's kind of cool to actually see all of this happening. it's really nice. I really truly feel happy. But yeah, by the time this video comes out, it's going to be, I think, like 10 days before my birthday starts. And it lands on a Wednesday, of course. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it lands on a Wednesday, but I think it's generally normal. Who cares? But yeah, by the time the 6th rolls around, I'm probably going to be in the middle of an event, or in the middle of making more stuff for the upcoming convention that's going to be happening in roughly a week. So there's going to be a lot of things happening that I know I may not be in full control of, but I do, from what I do know, there's going to be a lot to do. I may not be sleeping a lot, but in the end, it is what it is. I like what I do, and I can't complain for the life of it. I enjoy making stuff, and I enjoy people buying the stuff I make, and I really like in the end of it. Like, I really enjoy doing what I am doing, and I can't change it for the world. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, or rest of whatever time you're watching this at, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.